Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mcbaj, a portrait and fashion photographer based in London, UK, and yeah, I'm also a filmmaker. So guys, today I'm here to just share with you the behind the scene of a photo shoot I did recently, just this January of this year, because I decided to start 2023 with a bang. So I have a lot of stuff to show you guys, and hopefully I'll be much more consistent this year on YouTube. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. So today I decided to shoot in the studio a full-length fashion portrait. I wouldn't call it like a fashion editorial per se, but it's a fashion portrait with an amazing model. Her name is Mide, and we shot at my studio, and we also had a makeup artist and also a stylist on board, and it was definitely a fun shoot, guys. So without no further ado, let me take you guys through the behind the scene of this photo shoot. So guys, we start off, the main idea for the shoot really was I decided to go on Pinterest to like collect some inspiration, which I sent to the model. And okay, funny thing is I never actually had a makeup artist on board for this, and neither did I have a stylist. But the best thing that actually happened was the model actually reached out to both the makeup artist and the stylist, who just like saved me the stress, guys. And yeah, please, can everybody just do that? Yeah, I know I'm a lazy photographer sometimes, but like yeah. So it came true on the day. I was my highest energy on the day, because I had known the model for some time, but we haven't actually like met in person. So and I have seen her Instagram that she has like amazing pictures. Like hopefully I had a good feeling that she would definitely know how to like pose, and the shoot should go seamlessly, which it actually did. So guys, I'm going to take you guys through the lighting setup first off, because I have been reading some comments on my YouTube channel from my previous post that, oh yo team, you really need to take some time out to like take us through the behind the scene and break down your lighting. So I'm going to do that in this video. Hi, listen guys. Yeah, but I think I talk very fast at the same time. I just need to sip a little bit of coffee right now. I'm recording this around 2:30 a.m. in the morning. So shout out to all of my night crawlers out there, the hustlers, the creative that don't sleep at night. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but like yeah, we know ourselves. So guys, the lighting setup for this particular shoot was I shot it with 3 light setup, and the way I did this was my main light was actually in a 5 foot softbox, but this softbox actually had a grid to it, and there's a reason behind that. The reason why I decided to put a grid in this particular softbox is because I don't have a whole lot of space in my studio. It's not that big, but at the same time I decided to put this grid so the light from the main light doesn't just spill everywhere, so it controls the light more. So because I wanted the background to be a little bit darker than the way it actually is. So the background I used in this particular shoot is a gravity backdrop, but I decided to do a switch up to it. I used the back side of this gravity backdrop. The best thing ever, because it had like this muted tone, and also the outfits the stylist brought, which I saw, it was like they were like around the muted neutral color scheme. So I decided to play along that same line. Then I decided to use the back of this background. And now my fill light, guys, was from a 7-foot parabolic umbrella, the large one, yes. So literally I still placed the same lights at the same direction where my main light was coming from. And the reason I did that was I just wanted the light to look, or the scene should look much more natural, so all the lights are pouring from the same side. And my fill light, guys, was almost not even pointing at my subject at all. It was just basically creating like that general view from the same direction. My third light was literally a backlight, so the backlight or hairlight in this case, I just needed a little bit of separation from the subject to the background, so just created a little bit of halo of light at the back of my subject, and it actually turned out really nice for it. And I wouldn't call this a light, it's actually those are the 3 lights I used, but I decided to put a foam core, which is like a foam board, which I got from B&Q. I placed this foam core just to the right hand side of my model, which is going to be the camera, right? Just to fill up a little bit of the shadows on the dark side. And guys, this is how we did the first look, and you see the images right here. Yes guys, so we decided to move on to the second look also, which also had almost same color scheme, and I really didn't tweak a lot in my light, only when I decided to do something a little bit creative for the second look. And I'm sorry guys, I didn't film this part where I would actually did this, because I still use the same lighting setup that I used for the first look for the second look, but the creative tweak I did to one of the images of the second look was I decided to boom. I used my boom pole in my studio. I boomed the light, which was the main light initially. I boomed it directly to the middle of the scene, and I used just a regular umbrella. You guys know the silver white umbrella, yeah? I used that umbrella, I placed it in the lights as my main light, and it was facing just down below. I just decided to like place the umbrella to be my main light, while my fuel light, which is the 7-foot parabolic umbrella, was still where it was, which was literally same position. And that was how I shot it. So guys, I really loved the way the images turned out. The model was exceptional, the makeup was beautiful, the styling amazing, and I really love everything about the shoot. And also I just felt like during the shoot, like I am more the kind of person that when I look at the back of the computer screen, because I like texturing during my shoots, when I look at the back of the computer screen, sometimes I just feel like, okay, I think there's something missing in this whole scenery. So I decided to find some little props I have laying around at the studio, like a dried plant which I bought in one of the stores I bought in Tesco, and probably maybe like for £5. So I had the plant laying around in my studio. I decided to give it to the model since the plant had this neutral feel to it, you know, it's dried. So I decided to give it to the model just as a prop, and it actually turned out really nice. And also when I was also shooting this first look, I was like, okay, if I just have the model just standing in front of my camera, it's just gonna look like more like a regular catalog kind of photo shoot. So I thought about something right there on the spot. I was like, okay, you know what, yeah, why don't I just get one of my other gravity backdrops and crunch them together and just add the texture to the scene. And I did that. That's how I got this images right here. So guys, I just feel like as creatives, the name creative, we need to learn to like create stuff and just be spontaneous sometimes. And guys, you're just gonna like, that's really the joy of being a creative. It's just, oh, I did that, yeah. So literally all I did was just using stuff I had around, laying around at my studio, and I created these amazing images which I really love. And so guys, that brings me to the end of my video today. I hope you guys have been able to learn something, and if you feel like you have and you would like to appreciate this channel, just click the like button, subscribe, and you can also like comment down the video if you would like me to like make other type of videos, and probably maybe like the edits, how I edit my photos, how I edited this particular images right here. Just like communicate with me, and I will definitely reply. That I will do for sure. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and peace out guys.